a documentary.
City in Kentucky, the USA, North America, the world, even the universe. This city, once known as Little Chicago, has become one of the most open and diverse hick towns in Kentucky. But that's just it. We're still in a sheltered area, and even in the Bible Belt. My question is, how does that affect political parties? And are there any main reasons to be a Republican, Democrat, or independent?
Are there any specific reasons why you choose to be? What were you? What were you?
A Democrat.
Are there any specific reasons why you chose to be a Democrat, like health, environmental, money, etc.?
Yeah, just because I like their policies on health and work and the environment, and if you stab me, I'll kill you.
Oh, quit. Is there a special reason why?
I'm not for conservatism. Conservatism, is that a word? I'm definitely liberal-minded, and I think Democrats, because like liberal parties never really win, they always just get like 5% of the vote. Democrats is about as close as it gets.
Is there religious, environmental, or money reasons why you choose to be a Democrat? Like, is there a specific, like, genre of views that you choose to be this?
Well, I'm choosing Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's definitely going to try to protect the environment a lot. I think he's going to try to create new forms of fuel and everything to get us, not so dependent on the Middle East. And also, as far as his religion goes, I don't think he's going to try to impose what he believes on other people. And I think he has a kinship with Islam.
Do you have a specific reason for being independent?
Not really.
Like,
I mean, I'm not religious in any way, so that doesn't key into it.
why?
I don't. I think some of the party views on either side are kind of obscure, and I don't really feel like I can side with either one. If I was going to lean towards one, I'd lean towards more Democrat.
Democrat, a hippie, a liberal, someone who hates money and loves trees, and has no morals. Perhaps you think a hippie is someone who looks like this. Now, what is a Republican? An old man who's the CEO and doesn't care for anything but his greed? What would he look like? Can you tell a Democrat from a Republican simply by looking? Can you look at me and even decide if I'm that hippie or that CEO? What do you think?
Democrat from just looking at them.
Pardon me?
Do you think you can tell someone's a Democrat by looking at them?
Yes.
Do you believe there's a stereotypical view of people being Democrat or Republican, like a Democrat being a hippie?
Yeah, and people think Republicans are uptight conservative jerks, and they're not always.
So you don't believe that?
We live in the Bible Belt. Usually religion is associated with Republicans. I wonder if the kids I interviewed are Republican simply because they live here, and if the environment that they're in changes.
Democrat.
A Democrat, Republican, or independent?
Independent.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat?
A Democrat.
Are you a Democrat, Republican, or independent?
I'm independent.
Are you a Democrat?
Of your life.
What?
Are you Democrat or Republican?
I'm Democrat, baby.
Are you a Democrat or Republican?
Democrat.
Are you a Democrat or Republican?
None.
Why?
I'm independent.
Is there any specific reason?
The political system is corrupt, and I don't...
Maybe assuming isn't a good thing. I mean, for example, there's a bunch of Democrats in this little hick town of ours. And I know people can't just look at someone and say, hey, that's a Democrat, and you're a Republican. So ask yourself, what am I? What is the person beside me? Clothes don't choose the president. They don't do one specific view on one specific thing. Bowling Green is filled with very open and very secluded people. My only hope that is, with this growing city, the people grow up too. Most of us live in a gray moderate area anyway. Not everyone is a hippie or a CEO. And one day, this town, the majority of it, or at least the plurality of it, will see that. At least I hope. Thank you for watching this documentary, and hopefully you've gained some insight on the truth of what makes a person the political party. Oh, Mr. Osborne.
You ready?
Yeah, go.
And I love Coach Osborne.
Documentary by Nehemiah, Catherine Moss, and Katelyn Mason.
Special thanks to those who let me film them. Kelsey, Magnolia, Ben, Stephen, Brittany, Mitchell, and Eric. Thank you, Mr. Osborne, for this opportunity. Love, Katelyn Mason. Everyone give these people a round of applause. They made this documentary possible.